Hello everybody, it is me, Casey, and today we are doing Mystery X Listener. Let's get a couple of things straight here, people. I know you guys love mystery, so this is going to be spicy. Also, Yin is not involved with the Huntrix. Thank God, that would be extremely awkward for you in mystery. Also, if you guys want a video where Mystery and Zoe share you, then comment that down below because I will gladly do it. Anyways, let's get straight into this. 3, 2, 1. You were sitting down on the couch, scrolling on your phone, waiting for Mystery to get done with his show. That way you and him can go sit down and cuddle for a little bit. When he gets back, you can smell it already. You knew exactly what that was. You looked at him, and he looked at you. Go take a shower, you say to him. He looks at you before saying, I don't want to. Go take a shower. We are not hugging until you take a shower. Only if you come with me. Fuck. I'm sorry. Fine, let's go. You drag him by the arm. You and him are in front of the shower house. You step inside the bath, and you bring him with you. He sits in the water. He likes it. It's nice and warm. You are sitting in you were sitting in his lap when he starts to play with your hair, and he suddenly hugs you. You look at him before saying no. He starts to sniff your neck, but you smell like another guy. You are not doing this now. But you do. No, I don't. I smell like your I smell like your fucking perfume. No, you don't, he says to you. Dude, I have no clue what to tell you then. Did another guy hug you? You think to yourself, my brother did. Ugh. He looks at you before straight up biting your neck. You moan in pain and a little bit of pleasure. And he looks at you before saying, I'm gonna mark you, that way nobody can hurt you. You instantly am like, that motherfucker, this bit, you couldn't say it though, because you're like, I am going to smack him. You let him do what he wants, because, let's be honest, he's stronger than you. He starts to, bite you in places that you would rather him not bite. Like, he decides to bite your leg. Let me tell you something. You, in this story, are the type to wear shorts often. So, you can technically say you had this coming, or you can say that he's just being a jerk at this point. He looks at you before continuing moving down your leg. You, at this point, were underwater. You try to squirm to get him to let go of you, and he doesn't. You wanted to kill him at this point. So eventually, when you get your head back up, he looks at you. His hair was moved from in front of his eyes to see you better. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was going to give you the puppy eyes. You look at him before saying, I can't be mad at you. He looks at you. And then he looks down at your body before saying, you still smell like a guy. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, you do. And he instantly hugs you and starts biting your arms. You're just doing this on purpose now. He gives you a sly grin before continuing what he was doing. When he finishes, he looks at his work before saying, "It's a beautiful masterpiece, isn't it? I'm going to have to wear baggy clothes for the next week," you say to him. "Or you can just not leave the house." "I have too much responsibility to not leave the house. No." You look down at your body before saying, "I absolutely hate you right now." "No, you don't." Now, you look at him before saying, "How about this? I give you a taste of your own fucking medicine." You bite him on his shoulder. He was surprised at your boldness. 'Cause nobody has ever bitten him. So it was weird. It was like a kitten fighting back against a dog. You continuously bit him, trying to get him to feel your pain. It didn't work. You were mad at this point. So you tried to scratch him with your nails, which, I'm not gonna lie, here's another reason why I said you were a kitten. Because you have extremely sharp nails. You scratched him, and he let out a light moan of pleasure and pain. And he hugs you, which gives you the perfect moment to scratch up his back. He just keeps on moaning out in pleasure and pain. You were mad, extremely mad, until you realized that he was bleeding a lot. And then you calmed down, and you looked at his back before saying, "Sorry, I should have stopped." "Don't worry," he says to you. "I kinda enjoyed it. Seeing how furious you were and how you wanted to get back at me was so cute." You looked at him before saying, "Hey! I was supposed to be mean. I looked adorable, just so you know." "Shut up!" Anyways, though, he hands you a little cup. Inside the little cup was a drink. You looked at him before saying, "Where the fuck did you pull this out of?" You didn't know? Didn't know what? You didn't know I had it. He pulls out a freaking bottle of your favorite drink before saying, "I knew this was gonna happen, and I brought your favorite drink just in case. Now I'm mad at you, but I am gonna accept this, and I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to turn into my fucking baby self, and I'm gonna sit in your fucking lap, and you are not allowed to move me when we get out of here," you say while taking a sip of the drink in your hand, while walking out of the bathtub. You dry off and then put on your clothes. And he gets up, dries off, and puts on his clothes. As you guys walk out, you guys see baby Saja sitting on the couch. You look at him, and he looks at you before saying, "Yo, what were you two doing in the bathroom together? I heard a lot of moaning and I heard a lot of screaming." Mystery walks over the baby before saying, "Dude, leave." No. What the fuck were you two doing in that bathroom?" "It was just us, we were just helping each other." Dude, you were lying. You were a liar. You were not helping her. Dude, shut up. I'm gonna need you to shut up and leave at once, please. Mystery, I don't know what the fuck you two were doing, but I am telling the rest of the gang. Don't, please. No. I don't know what the fuck was going on here. But I'm telling them because, you two gotta stop this. It's our literal house, though. I know this is your house, but, like, this is also our home, too. Yeah, but, like, you barely come around. Shut up, Miss having him on you. Hey, I don't have him on me. I have him on a leash. Baby looks at you before saying, not any better. Anyways, I'm leaving. I don't know what kind of kinky shit you two were doing, but continue. I'm leaving. Bye. He walks out the door. Why did you say I was on your leash? I mean, like, it's true. He sits you down in his lap and hands you the bottle of your favorite drink. And you sit there drinking it while scrolling through TikToks. Or whatever, I don't know. While he sits down and turns on the TV. And you two just sat there watching TV, trying to forget about what happened in the bathroom. Because if you remember what happened in the bathroom, you will probably scream. Yeah, but if that went any farther, that what happened in the bathroom, it would have gotten too spicy and I would have probably got banned from YouTube. So yeah, bye.